We pretty much do what you want to do.
So
You know
what's
what I
up, y'all?
mean?
You already know
I'm going
it's Mr.
outside,
Hood
big. I got
Love
this
Mikey
live, right?
B, and this is Hood Love TV, where you live,
Let me see.
love, and learn. Yo, salute, man. Yo, everybody introduce themselves. You already know what it is, man. Holla at the peoples, man.
You already know. Thank you for tuning in to Cross TV
Salute with
Network.
the one
That's
and only
Cross
Shockwell.
MK. You already know how we do this. Thanks for tuning in. Real is back. We ain't never go nowhere. But this is something real special right here. So tune in, tapped in, stay blessed. Happy New Year.
Shaquan, you
Next up,
going?
The one and only Shockwell. Salute to the people out there.
Yo,
salute, salute, salutation,
We hear you,
salutation.
bro. We hear you.
Yeah,
TD,
yeah,
we hear you, bro.
salute. Yo, this tap, the real TD NYC, you know what it is? The Garden Kitchen, Dawn Garden Kitchen. You know, we got the alkaline food, we got it popping. We're gonna tune in soon. We're gonna let everybody see what it is. I'm in Barbados right now. Salute the whole chat, salute everybody on the live. You know what it is. Big Queens in here. Let's go.
long route, too many lefts to go right, man. Salute everybody in the building, man. You heard? QGTM, man. Queens all day, every day, man.
Salute to
Yeah,
the chat.
you
Salute to the
already know,
chat.
man.
Salute to the
Smitty,
chat.
Fat Big Smitty, man. You already know it's a lot going on. TV, man. You already know. A lot going on in the hood TV, man. Salute. Right.
Yeah, man. So we live right now. We on Facebook. We on Twitter. We on Twitch. We on Twitch. We on Facebook. We on a few different places. I think we on TikTok. I don't even know. We all over. You know what I'm saying? Yo, salute to everybody in the building. Thank y'all for checking. Yo, New York, Nikki, salute. Salute to everybody pulling up. Stone to the bone. Tonight, we got a show on Brotherhood. We got a lot of brothers in here. Open panel. Y'all want to pop out? It's a link in the chat. Y'all can pop out. The link is right there. We also want to tell y'all about a new podcast that we got coming together. These are just a few of the people that we got a part of this podcast. We ain't
Don't
gonna
give
tell
it
you the
more.
name right
Don't
now.
give it all to him. Tease him. Tease him. Tease him.
We ain't gonna tell
Tease
you
him.
the name. We ain't
Yeah,
gonna tell you
tease
the
him.
name. It's just a few of the
Yeah,
people we got
yeah.
on this podcast. We got coming up. All of the individuals you see on this podcast is the new podcast that we have coming up. We ain't gonna let y'all know that, but we all be doing different things. So what's up? Yo, what's up, fellas? What's going on? How y'all doing in the New Year's, man? Happy New Year's to all of y'all, man. Salute. What's going on?
Yo, man. Happy
New
New
Year's,
Year's,
salute,
bro. Happy
salute.
New Year's to all y'all, man. For me, man. Um, I'm just happy to restart, reset. It's a new year, and I'm saying, always gonna be keep the ambition and always, just be optimistic. You know what I mean?
Right. What's up with y'all, fellas? What's going on? Talk to the peoples, man.
Mm.
No, new year, new
Hey
plans, new
yo,
opportunities.
yo,
You know,
Mikey.
moving up on my.
Hey yo, Mikey.
Yo, what's up? What's up, bro? Shaquan was talking. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, I can't hear him. I can't hear.
You can't hear, bro?
No, I can't hear. I can hear you.
Damn. Go in and come back out. Sometimes you gotta go in and come back out. Go ahead, Shaquan.
Yeah, basically, I was saying New Year's, new plans, new opportunities. Trying to step my game up in the DJ shit out here in Texas. Trying to garnish all the motherfucking gigs out here I can. I just start branching out to different genres, so I do a little bit of everything from West Indian music, which is reggae, whatever, dance hall. I do calypso. I do reggaeton. I do bachata. I do kumbaya. I do it all, right? All type of different various hip. So I'm well rounded. So a lot of people out here is calling me now. They recognizing that. The second thing is just starting off my dog breeding business. Got my first puppy pregnant right now. She doing 2 weeks. About to drop them puppies. Um, ain't no puppies for free. And it's just come at a high price. These particular bloodline. I got Dagger, Camelot, and motherfucking Danger Zone bloodline mix. It's gonna cost a little penny. Shout out to Live Wire Red, where I first got my first dog from. William Showers from Texas, where I got my second dog from. They all in the same family. So that's just my plans for the New Year's is get this first dog off and start building the kennel bigger and bigger.
Fire, fire.
Yeah.
Where you going, Smitty?
No, go ahead. So some
Go ahead,
brothers
go
up
ahead.
in.
Yo, Specs. Go ahead, Specs.
Man, we over here, we working. One SB Quan putting up his numbers. Braddy Two Brazy putting up her numbers. We about to go to Ghost Town right now. Braddy got a show tonight. You know what I mean? So we still working.
Well, that's
I mean,
fire.
I'm about to, yeah, now I'm about to walk from over here. I'm waiting for my food. I'm about to walk to the studio, the whole family over there. You know what I mean? Tap in. Let the whole family tap in with y'all, man. Salute. I, I like to see everything that's going on over there with y'all, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Facts.
Salute to y'all brothers, man. I definitely love to see what y'all doing, man.
Facts, bro.
Uh,
Salute, salute.
Yeah, you already know, man.
Yeah, you know,
Flatbush Smitty. You already know, man. Me, Mikey B, got the a lot going on. Hood TV, a lot going on in the Hood TV podcast together. You know what I mean?
Who's
Just
that
new
buffering?
things, big things going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things in the background that's about to take place. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of brothers coming together, real ones coming together. You know what I'm saying? For the New Year's. You know what I'm saying? So
Mel
that's
Cross.
all, man. Good things. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Good things for
Mel
the New
Cross.
Year's. That's all we trying to do.
Yo,
Put it together. You know what I mean? Come together
This
and
is
show
Mike's working.
some strength. You know what I'm saying? Some strength within
huh?
Mikey
each other.
B.
That's all.
Yo,
Smitty's talking.
Mikey
Smitty's
B.
talking. Smitty's talking, Shockwell.
Oh shoot.
Just mute up.
Oh,
Everybody mute
okay.
up. If you're not speaking, just mute up.
yeah, just mute. Yeah, that's how you do that. Yeah.
I can't even hear him though.
So go in and come out. That's your phone. That's you then, Jeff. Shockwell.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I
All
hear
right.
you. Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, this shit is
Yeah, can y'all
crazy.
hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss
All
Shaquell.
right,
I
so
miss
yeah, like I
Shaquell.
said, I'm quite sure they
Go
already
ahead.
know what I said. You know what I mean? A lot going on in the Hood TV. You know what I'm saying? Me, Mikey B, we got it jumping over here. You know what I'm saying? Just bringing y'all good content. You know what I mean? And it's a lot more for 2026. We got a lot of things going on in the background. You know what I'm saying? That we gonna put together. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of strength, man. A lot of strength within the brothers. Glad to see the eldest coming out. You know what I mean? Actually, telling their stories, and you know what I'm saying, and us winning together. That's all.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Right now, I'm about to besides the podcasting and this podcast, I got some books coming out this year. I'm putting out my books, and God willing, Jah, the Most High willing, I put out my first movie this year.
Right.
That's my goals for the year. Um, besides, working this podcast and doing what we're doing with the podcast, you heard?
Right.
Yeah, piggyback on Mikey. You know, we got a couple of things that we spoke about outside of it. You know, our individual things because I done wrote a couple of books too, and I've been meaning to do it. You know, put it out and everything. So like one of the biggest things for me this year is just to just force and make time. You know what I'm saying? You know, no matter what's been going, the things that been going on, whatever, just keep moving forward and tumbling down that. You know what I'm saying? And pushing that content and growing and all that. But definitely got a whole different also I've been really focusing on, what I'm saying, revamping my business, what I'm saying, that I had that we were speaking about, Mikey. Well,
Right,
people us were speaking about the other day.
right. Salute to everybody building. Hit the like button to come on your way and hit the like button.
Damn, I can't even see the comments right now.
Me, but I can't see none of that. I don't even know what's going on with my joint. I can hear y'all though.
we on
It's all
Linden,
good.
baby.
It's all good. It's a
I
different
hear
it's a
y'all.
different
I hear y'all. Y'all talking.
platform.
I hear y'all. Y'all
We
I can
on
talking.
see
Linden,
y'all right,
baby.
but I don't have this shit so small and I can't see nothing. I don't know if I'm not hitting the right buttons or what.
On the building with the family.
Nah, y'all here. Y'all here. Y'all can hear. We can hear y'all. I don't know what's going on with your phones or whatever. Y'all
Can
need
you
to
try to hear
mute
me
up. When
now?
you're talking, y'all gotta mute up because it's static. Huh? I hear you, Shockwell. I hear you, Shockwell. We hear you.
All right, I just put my shit on mute. All right.
All right. Oh, we got another brother just pulled up.
Yeah, when one person is
But y'all
talking,
gotta mute. Y'all
everybody
gotta
just
mute. Y'all
mute
got
up.
static. Y'all gotta mute.
Yeah, when everybody talking, just everybody mute up. That's it. Two people
Me
talking,
too.
everybody mute up.
Yo, B Jizzle. Can't even see y'all. Y'all got your light. It's dark. Everybody dark. Yo, BG.
That's their own services or whatever's going on with their phone.
Yo, BG.
Nothing.
Yo, BG.
There's a lot of static and all that, Mikey. They is their connection.
Nah, but everybody's got to move when somebody's talking. As long as you ain't, if you're not talking, you should be muted. BG. Oh no, I see somebody buffering. I don't know. People having technical difficulties right now. We have is one of them nights, man. But you know, let me tell you something. You got to remember the thumbnail that we threw up there. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember the thumbnail that we threw up there. So you know that's gonna come with some difficulties itself. You know what I'm saying? We talking about brotherhood, got black power, you got fists in the air. You know what I mean? This shit get tricky out here. You know what I mean? I done seen this happen like a few times. We was just good the other night. We ain't have none of these problems. You know what I'm saying? We had a panel up here the other night, right, Smitty? We ain't had none of these problems like this.
No, absolutely.
We ain't have all these problems.
When we was cursing each other out, it was all good. It was smooth.
It was smooth, right?
It's clear.
Dude just talking brotherhood. We gotta fight through this, bro. Because dude was talking brotherhood, and now look.
Hey yo, somebody said who on the panel got a Boost Mobile.
Hey yo, they shooting already in the comments. He said, "Who got a Boost Moby in the?" He said, "Who got a Boost Moby?"
Yeah, yo, who ain't talking though? Mute your mics because that's gonna take out a lot of the static and shit.
So yo, let's getting on with the show, man. Like, what's up with the the brotherhood, man? Like, what do y'all see like from today's how today dudes look at brotherhood than back in the days when y'all was coming up?
Well, for me, we united and brought a lot of brothers that's on the panel now together. You know what I mean? Was that us was better than the beast? You know what I'm saying? We had a common enemy. We had we was all facing the same system and everything. And
you break it up.
We stood together. We stood together. We stood front of each other. You know what I'm saying? We were proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Brotherhood is about unity. You know what I'm saying?
Breaking up bad.
We gotta, you know what it is too? It's raining out here too, Bronx. It's raining crazy, so it's probably that.
You breaking up bad.
Yeah, but just pause my shit because it's just pause my shit.
I can't hear you, Mikey B.
When you break it up like that, just go in and come out sometimes, you heard? If you find yourself breaking up like that, man, salute to the whole panel. You already know what it is, man. But it's a lot been going on the internet. A lot been going on YouTube. A lot been going on amongst the peoples. We've been seeing relationships break up. I've been wilding. I be getting into it. I'll be on spaz mode sometimes. Not really though, because dudes be coming at me. Dudes been chasing clout on my name. I ain't start nothing with nobody up here. You know what I'm saying? Every time it's happening, somebody come up here and say something about me. And don't get me wrong, I go dumb. I could choose to take the high ground, and I don't. But that's where we came from. You know what I mean? But what y'all think about that? What y'all think about dealing with that? I'm not talking about just trolling. I'm just talking about conflict, brothers coming together, and a lot of us, we coming for the line. Most of us, we coming from serving long prison time. We don't really yo Brooklyn Crook is that guy here. Yo, appreciate you.
Hey,
Brooklyn.
Yo, Mikey.
I hear you, bro.
Hey, yo, Mikey.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Right. I want to speak on that because I just saw a comment. I don't know who it was, but I think it's our man, right? I saw somebody said that he's the dirty section representative. But what I think is that we don't get enough, we don't talk enough. We've been through a lot, all of us, man. Everybody up here that I know personally been through a lot. And probably everybody that is family and school with everybody else, niggas been through a lot, and we never got no counseling or nothing. Niggas got problems, man. You can see what's going on with some of our homies that we ain't talking about, that ain't really getting put out there. But there's a lot of shit going on. Niggas need to talk, man. Need to dialogue, man. Because all this new shit that's going on, a lot of them niggas ain't been through half the shit we've been through, and we handling it pretty, better than them niggas. Really, like, y'all niggas, we need a dialogue, man. Niggas need to talk about the issues, talk about certain shit that is blocking niggas from going forward, man. Real talk, like, that's all you got to do. You put it out there, man. People could chime in and get their perspective on it, and it could be like solutions and certain shit to a lot of shit that's going on. Niggas is going through shit, and niggas don't talk about it. Niggas is reacting. There's a lot of reactions, man, and ain't no solutions being put out there. You know what I mean? It's a lot of bullshit, man. I think we need to dialogue. Niggas need to address a lot of shit. Really, just address it. Let people talk about it.
Yeah, that's what you said. I agree wholeheartedly. This is just, we test running. We letting the peoples know, see them, let them know what's to come. 2026. As we move along, you know what I mean. We're gonna
You're
do a
breaking up.
lot as everything go as far as being more organized and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely don't want to give everything in one thing. So but we got a whole wealth of history and knowledge that we bringing forth, and I like that slogan, man. We better together. You know what I'm saying? So most of y'all that's on this panel, you know what I'm saying, we don't walk that. You know what I'm saying? Our back been against the wall, and still taking our position. You know what I mean? And so forth. You know what I mean? It's an honor, the fact that, what I'm saying, we out here, we are impacting our community. We did very well. Coming back out here, adapting, and rewriting, you know what I'm saying, try to bring down the citizenry rate and all that, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to salute y'all and give y'all flowers and everything like that. Those that haven't, you know what I'm saying? Those that's fathers out here doing the right things, you know what I mean? Salute y'all, you know what I mean? That's what it's about, you know what I mean? And I wanna share something, you know what I mean? May 21st, I turned 50 years old, right? When I did that, something just told me, like, yo, Melchor, just Google how many people in the world, you know what I'm saying, is around your age and this, that, and the other, right? So the first thing I did is I Googled, how many people is on the planet, right? So it was like 8.6 billion, 8.4 billion people on this planet, right? So then I Googled in how many people on this planet that living on this planet that's under the age 50. That number was 6 billion point four or something like that. Out of 8 billion, it was 6 something billion. That put a whole different perspective on a lot of things for me, because even when we, what I'm saying, I don't want to drag it, because I know a lot of people got to talk, so let me just cut it short. What I mean? I just wanted to share that to y'all, and I just wanted that to seep in and see how y'all feel about that.
Go. What y'all think about that?
Well, shit, I think it's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm right behind you, big bro. I'm 30, I'm 47. I'll be 48 in August. You know what I'm saying? So to look around and we here, knowing all the adversity and the trials we face, where we came from, to see everybody out here doing their thing, like that should be making me mad happy, word the mother, because like a lot of us only know each other from being in the box, being behind the wall. You know what I'm saying? The struggle. So now that we out here and I see everybody living their life, taking care of the family, giving back to the youth, helping their communities that they tore down before we even went to prison. You know what I'm saying? As boys and young men, like that shit, I salute that. You know what I'm saying? And I just love to see that shit. I love what everybody doing. You know what I'm saying? So anything I could do, I'm on board. Y'all know I rocks with everybody up here. It's nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? So just let me know. But if knowing it's 8 billion people in the bracket that you and probably me too fall under, that's less than half, less than a third. Like, we special. And to be free, to be healthy, you know what I'm saying, coming and going as we please. Those is making money and running households and taking care of families. Like, how can you not salute that? That's
Right.
my take on it.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, bro. What you think,
Word.
Smitty? Smitty, tap in. Where's Smitty? Where's Smitty at? Smitty, not even. Yo, Specs, go ahead, Specs. Yo, talk
Yo,
for
who was
everybody.
that just talking? Real quick, who was that just talking?
That was BG.
Right, that was I was listening. That was deep.
Yeah, that was
Word.
BG. That's a fact.
Salute, King. Salute.
Salute, bro. Salute.
Let me ask y'all this question. We all out here, right? And we all know, for the most part, a lot of each other. A lot of guys is working. You know, we trying to get things done. All of us got all kind of stuff going on, different shit going on. We all been working, grinding. We got our own businesses. We got podcasts. Why don't brothers support brothers more? Like, bro, y'all know, like, you know, me and TD is from the same block. I lived in a house with TD. You know what I'm saying? We got like so many rappers from our block, bro. And don't get me wrong, some people helped us and some people rock with us. Some people helped us and some people rock with us, you heard? But it's like a lot of, I supported. I did a lot for a lot of dudes when I was out here in the street before I went to prison. And before I went to prison, you know what kind of time I was on. So, you know, I mean, I help dudes on a different level. It's like dudes won't even share your shit. They see you posting, they see you working, they see you doing stuff, and they won't even post it. It don't cost them a dime. You ain't begging them for nothing. They got a big following. All they got to do is share your book, share your album, share your mixtape, share your podcast. Why don't dudes support, bro? Why don't we support each other, bro? Dudes just go by people's shit. You see the green lights. They follow you. You follow each other. People don't like. Nobody share. Why don't people do that? Eve, why you ain't pull up, Eve? Where you at? Bucks, where you at? Y'all can pull up. Salute to everybody pulling up. Yo, anybody can answer.
Mike, I want to say something to that, right? We all up here familiar with Willie Lynch, right?
Right.
Everybody up here familiar with Willie Lynch?
That's a fact.
Yeah, facts.
Right. So what I'm showing you, right, is that we're not looking at none of the history that we learned. We're looking at this newfangled shit dealing with money. Money ain't nothing, King. You already know what money is. And everybody putting money, even us putting money. We all got money. I got all type of fucking, man. We all got money. You understand? The thing is that we putting money before principles and like the struggle that we came through and all of that. We putting money before all of that. Everybody doing that. And it's deteriorating the relationships because the relationships ain't based on no trust, nothing. So it's just money. Niggas are snaking each other. And then you got a whole bunch of birds mixed in with that. Because you always got levels. There's levels to this shit. You always got niggas that ain't really ready, whatever. But niggas is looking at the money. A nigga win the lotto tomorrow, he got 40 million. Niggas that used to punch him in his face, all type of shit, used to make him wash drawers in jail, is going to work for him.
Right.
And other people gonna be saying, yo, it's the bag, son, the bag. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock you for the bag. What the fuck is that? He don't got no principles. So what you gonna think he gonna have that nigga doing? It doesn't fail. He's still doing it. Look at everything that's happening with everybody. You understand? It's the same shit. Yo, I got my book on deck ready to come out. I'm not doing no gangster book. It's gonna have a lot of gang. I robbed a lot of rat, all that bullshit. But the thing is about the time that I grew up in my space, because I saw Claude Brown. I just want to document the time I grew up and what we was doing. I ain't grew up in Brooklyn. I never snatched jewels. I never boosted, but I know plenty niggas who did it, and they told me every story. You understand? Like, We need to document what we've been through so we can see the aftermath of slavery. Niggas not understanding that. Niggas think it's about money. It's not about money. You could never have enough because money don't have no value. Most niggas don't got no wealth. You think leaving your daughter a house and a couple of cars and a bank account is good? She can meet a dog tomorrow and he can fuck on her ass and take everything you work for. How about that? Niggas better wake up, man. We got to stop looking at money and start looking at the principles and instilling them. Because when you instill that in the youth, they're going to grow with that. We have principles that these youth don't have now. That's why we came up with a little different.
And
it's over, man. You got to stop looking at the values has changed because of the money. I saw niggas go. I wasn't even on Instagram. I was down here because I had my own problem. Most of my niggas was locked up and I had to wait for them to come home. And when I saw niggas that was already out, because when I went on Instagram, niggas started hitting me up, yo, this is Tap. I'm like, yeah, what up? And I'm like, yo. And they showing me niggas shit. I said, okay, I'm not feeling no way. I'm just like, oh shit, the niggas doing that. All right. That started from Fox days in 98. I mean, in 2008. And I'm just seeing how what niggas is doing. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. Niggas ain't sticking to the principles, man. Some niggas never had them shits. They just fake pump it. And it's showing. I'm calling it what it is, man. I ain't worried about none of these niggas is doing anything for money. Come on, man.
And
you think if I had $100 million, I'm gonna be on fucking TikTok and YouTube posting pictures about web with somebody baby mother and some bullshit because I'm rich? Nigga, I don't even talk about nobody. I ain't talking about niggas now. Why would I talk about niggas when I got all that money and I'm secure and I got a whole bunch to deal with because money bring problems? These niggas is crazy. You got to look at that. Y'all niggas ain't looking at that. These niggas got problems, man. All that money, you still jumping on fucking TikTok talking about niggas and dumb shit? Niggas, yeah, listen, I grew up in the ghetto. I know 50. And y'all know my history with them people and everybody in my hood. And to see that nigga pay Rick Ross baby moms $23 million or some shit, I watched that. I said, damn, man, that's crazy, man. We came up with nothing. You comfortable with that? Stop doing that shit. You went and paid and put her on fucking some shit. I watched the whole shit because I used to be laughing at some of the shit. I said, this shit is crazy. And then when I saw the settlement and all that, I said, damn, that ain't crazy. That's ridiculous. How the fuck you gonna pay her $23 million just for reposting a video that was already out there because you went and bought it or whatever and did your voiceover on it? It was like, oh man, Ricky, she ain't even using no condom. Oh man, I was watching this shit. I'm like, oh, that shit is crazy. And they sued him and won. That's a wake-up call. We got to stop getting on. That's a Willie Lynch program, hating one another for crazy shit. And look at Rick Ross right now. He look like he hungry. I don't know what he's doing behind the scenes, but he like he hungry. Come on, man. Niggas is crazy. That's a waste of time. The hip-hop, you can't look at rappers and all them to be the identify the strong black man enough. And those are people that went through a time. Yeah, you got to identify. You can get dudes, they flowers, all that. But I don't follow them. I start listening to them when they start talking about shit that I was doing. I was like, oh, shit, you heard what Nas said? I remember locked up. I said, damn, son, this is Tech Nine on the dresser. That's me. Yeah. All my book, all the chicks I know, all them shorties that I had, be like, yeah, I remember he always had his shit on the. They know. That's I used to wear vests every day. I had vests with people I had the Live Squad sticker on my vest. I had a different color one for every day of the week. Come on, man. We was living crazy. And we using it to say we was bigger than somebody or better than somebody. We used to say this is how crazy it was. And look what it led to. Because we raised kids that they ain't even got no clue. We in jail. Their baby mother's fucking with the next available nigga. You know what I mean? We coming out talking some positive shit. They don't have there's no connection. We got to connect the pieces, man. Connect everything that happened. And the only way to do that is tell a history.
Right.
Just tell a history truthfully, hard or soft. Nigga, I robbed mad people. You know how many times I got robbed? A couple of times. I don't feel no way about it. It's a joke. I can sit down and tell a story. But I learned from all of that. Niggas trying to be superheroes, man. We ain't no fucking superheroes. You crazy? We sold crack for the government. The government made crack. How about that? Niggas talk about, yo, you got to give him his flowers, yo. He sold what? That's a captive audience. Niggas was addicted. And you chose to say, all right, let me administer it. And you mad at Fauci for doing the COVID? Nigga, we were selling crack to our own people after slavery, nigga. Enough of it, too. And the more you sell, the better you are. You and your family. This shit is crazy, man. We got to wake up, man. Tell the truth, man. Cause we lose. That's why the youth is lost now. Cause we trying to remix history. Who you like and who you don't like. I got niggas I love, man. Them niggas did bullshit. The least I could do is don't go on the internet ranting about them and all that. But I ain't gonna say that shit is cool. And if you ever talk, it's the same dialogue. I don't like that shit. You did some bullshit, nigga. That's why you ain't gonna hear from me probably so easy and all that, because them niggas already saw that. They was like, yo, this nigga tap bugging. I ain't bugging, you bugging, nigga. You ain't even did shit. And you get a shot and you out there misrepresenting. And then I say, you know what it is? Niggas in their heart know they're not built and they playing the game. And that's why they do shit. You gotta read the signs and keep it moving, man. I don't give a fuck who I grew up with. If you ain't moving right, I'm keeping it moving. That's the least I could do. I'm not gonna be on it. Niggas coming on the internet. Look, I know so many niggas and they be hurting me. Yo, no lie. When I watch niggas interviews with the homies, I ain't never was blood, but I watched them. I grew up with them niggas in jail. I grew up with them niggas. Niggas be talking about niggas. I be watching. I said, this nigga don't even know what he talking about. And that shit hurt me to see how Queen flipped and all that shit flipped these niggas. Like it was some. They made a mockery of niggas. Niggas did what they did. Big man, niggas was imitating the West Coast. Niggas needed something and that came and then niggas jumped on it. Before that, all the niggas that's blood, most of the niggas that I know, Quell and niggas like that, niggas was already name brand niggas before they came to that. Niggas got into that because they niggas wanted to make the shit stronger for black niggas to stop getting oppressed. I was up north in 1990 with La Familia and all of that. I know what that shit was like. You know what I mean? Niggas got to wake up, man. They're not telling the true history. Everybody taking it personal. Niggas got egos so big, it's bigger than the world. Niggas just don't, man, who? You talk about me, nigga, remember, and all that.
Yo,
I watch niggas. That shit is too much, man. Niggas gotta focus on the agenda. Let's move forward. We all did shit. We all been through shit. Ain't nobody bigger than nobody. Every man is a boss.
yo,
Let's move forward, man.
speaking of Quell, man. Quell, what's up, man?
Quell, you here?
He might have got muted, man. Mikey, make sure you ain't mute that nigga, man. I see my shit
muted himself. Well, muted himself. He muted himself.
Well, I had to do that too, because you couldn't hear niggas. He probably couldn't even hear me. That shit is like sound patchy. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna hold y'all, right? Right?
How's my audio, Mikey? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
You said what?
Quell, you can hear you good? You good, Quell?
Yeah, I can hear, but it only gonna be for a short while.
All right.
You can hear him, Mikey?
Yep,
I can't hear him.
I hear him.
You can't hear me, Teflon?
Nah, the people can hear you. You can talk. Go ahead, Tell. Go ahead, Shockwell. Excuse
That's
me.
another thing. That nigga Quell, right? I saw this nigga doing.
Quell about to talk. Quell was about to say something.
All right, go ahead, talk, Quell. Go ahead.
Oh no, I get what you were saying. I wasn't even saying
I'm gonna mute
nothing.
my shit too.
And I was saying what you were saying. Why you went mute?
You was gonna say something before I say something? You gonna say something?
Hello? You hear me, Mikey?
Yep.
So everybody mute what they not here. Can they hear me?
They can hear you, bro. You
Nah,
talking.
I was lifting the Teflon. I wasn't even saying nothing. Yeah, but I want to hear what Teflon was saying.
Nah, he was bigging you up, saying he was with you. Yo, Tef, you muted. You told you speaking, Tef, you muted.
Shit, hold up.
What you saying, Tef?
Battle boy, salute.
Well, Battle Boy ain't pull up. Battle Boy could have pulled up. Yo, Tef, we can't hear you, bro. You muted, bro. I can't unmute you. You gotta unmute yourself, bro.
That shit keep doing that. I just unmuted it. You can hear me now?
Yeah.
I hear you now, yeah.
Shit
What
is
you
wild.
saying,
This
Tef?
shit got AIDS, man. My phone got AIDS. This is my backup phone, man. I dropped the other one when niggas came in the other day. Anyway, listen. The fucking I watched Quell, right? I said to myself, I saw Quell come home. You know how that felt to watch this nigga. I watched this nigga DJing and he know what he doing. I was fucking around with the nigga one day. We was talking. I had my man down here. We was like, yo, you can't fuck with my man. And I started pulling up, like watching his joint because I got him on my joint. And this nigga know what he doing. Yo, niggas been through so much, man. We went through a lot, man. To be able to live normal. Niggas in the normal world ain't even rocking. Niggas is doing bullshit.
You know what it is like I feel like a lot of us came home. For the majority of us, we stayed out, and I'm proud of that. A lot of us is doing good. We can name names all day, but A lot of us
Yeah,
doing
you
good.
could. You can.
But
You
it's a
can.
very
You
few
can.
that went back. But you know what the problem is? Like, you got to change the mindset, man. You got to find new ways of doing things. That's why I came down here and just started DJ. I just started learning in 2023. Now I'm getting gigs almost every week. I got one tomorrow. Almost have one tonight. But I don't want to do
I saw you.
two
You
back
know,
to back.
yo, you got niggas that's DJs their whole life, Quell, and they not got nothing going. Yo, man, that shit is. I
Salute,
salute
Mikey.
you. I love that, man. That made me feel so
Salute.
good. I watched that smile. I was
Salute,
showing
Sal.
niggas, yo, it's my man, nah, son. This nigga, yo, he official, but look what he doing. Niggas like, yo, he a DJ? I said, yeah, part of him is a DJ, you know, like, oh, this shit is crazy. I'm like, looking at
Yeah,
that shit like, yo,
Yo,
I,
yo,
I
I, I
Kel.
love it.
learned. I learned that
Con
longevity
Sal,
out
I would
here
just like to add to the
is all
bill
about
before I
changing your
drop down.
mindset. And I'm gonna tell you, like, for a certain, like, a little example, right? I remember
Kel.
when I was still in Jersey and I was working for GMAC. I was a program manager. I was making a nice salary a year, so I didn't have to do anything. My wife worked MTA 29 years before she retired, so we was doing good. We were living in Jersey, so it wasn't even paying that much for like rent and all that. But I remember my man saying, "Yo, ain't no wrong making a little extra money. You got to have different streams of money." He said, "Just do what I do." I said, "What you doing?" He said, "Yo, I sell weed." Now this is before the dispensaries came about. This is when dudes
Right,
was on Jamaica Avenue, 125th Street, Fordham Road, wherever,
right,
tables
right, right,
outside
right.
with crazy weed bags and colorful little pouches. Police walking by, not saying nothing. It was like a easy way of getting money without even going to jail. And I know you can't go to jail for it. So my man said, "Yo, but why you won't even sell weed? You got a lot of connect. You can get that fire." I said, "Listen, this when you want to change your mindset, you got to change your mindset 110%, bro. You just can't change it a little
Yeah,
bit.
I
And
did that too.
even though weed is legal, this is how the mindset fucks up down the line. You might sell a little weed, and then I sell weed and get a little money, and I like how it's coming in. But then I decide
You
that
know,
I don't want
yo.
to sell weed no more. I want to sell some cocaine. They make a little more money then. And then I decide I can make more money selling that hard shit, yeah? So then you switch to that. My thing is, I don't even want to cross the threshold
Yeah,
of doing
yeah,
anything remotely close
that's
to illegal or can lead me to that
how
gateway of
it
illegality. You know what I'm saying?
be
That's
like
how I
that.
function to stay out here. That's it. Come out here. All right. Texas is not a felony friendly state. So, fuck it. I have to learn something to do. I'm gonna try DJ. I like music. I love music. I had all the tapes in the world up north. Why not try to DJ? So I bought equipment on a whim. Didn't even think about whether I'm gonna be successful or not. Built it up, started DJing, practicing, watching YouTube, and then I met Coco Chanel. So she was on the phone with me on a regular, showing me what to do, how to transition better, how to use certain buttons on the controller. Told me to switch that controller by a new controller, and with that, I got better and better. And I'm still a work in progress. But I'm at where I'm at now. I'm content with that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, no doubt.
Everybody was hearing me.
Nah, no doubt.
Yeah, we heard you, bro.
So this rap is crazy. You
We
hear
hear
me,
you,
Mikey B?
bro. Yeah, we hear you.
Because I don't hear nothing. Everything
Can
you're
y'all
in is
hear me?
blank.
Yeah.
Talking like
Yeah, we
that.
can hear
Huh?
you.
Oh, now I can hear. All
Yeah,
right.
I can hear all of y'all. We hear everybody.
I
We hear
can't
everybody.
hear y'all.
Y'all not going to hear
Go in and
people
come out.
speaking
If you
back to
can't
y'all.
hear,
That
that
means you're
means
not
your
speaking to
phone
the
is
panel.
going in and out. That's that.
Yeah, that
I
mean
can't hear
nobody
you, Mikey
speaking.
B.
Yo,
What's going on here?
I'm still here, y'all, man. My shit going.
I hear Teflon. I don't hear Mikey B. For some reason, Mikey B keep going off and on, and then the panel go off and on sometimes. I don't know what the hell going.
Yeah, I walked out and I walked out the shop on the street and we just walked across the street. Huh? Right, I got it.
Mikey B, you can hear us, Mikey
You
B?
getting ready?
Yeah, I hear everybody. Everybody
We
just
can't hear you. I
talking.
see your hands moving, your lips moving. I can't hear nothing.
I hear everybody. I hear everybody.
Yo, that shit is crazy
Fuck
though, man.
around, old
Men got
31
so many
you
different
know.
hustles, man, and they perfecting it. I love that shit. I know right now niggas can't fuck with me that fool, man. If I was in New York right now, man, if I was up top, period, it'd be different. The money different, right? And the amount of people, so many people up there, man. And my
Yeah, food is
connections.
definitely boss in New York City. If you're in New York City and you selling
Who,
food,
Can you hear me
you're
now?
gonna be super wealthy.
Well,
who
Yeah,
that,
you.
Eve?
Yeah, that's his Eve. I'm trying to build with y'all. Salute to the panel. Who up here?
Salute,
Salute to the
salute.
Yeah,
panel. Salute to all the kings on
salute,
the
Queen.
panel.
Hello, Queen.
Salute, Queen.
Much love to you guys. I love the energy and the good vibes. If I may add, Mikey, how my audio is good?
It's clear. I hear it clear.
It's not okay. It's not too loud. It's good. Everything good.
Shit, that's the best
Okay, yeah.
audio for the
So
night,
what I
man.
want to
We've
add
been
my
Hell
having
yeah.
woman.
problems
I
all
just
night.
want to add my womanly perspective. If you look at the box up here, that's me and my 5 sons. And I just want to say that I went through the bumps and bruises with them because they the younger. My brothers was in GKB. We from Davidson, so they saw that and they idolized that. And it took a lot of work and it took a lot of love to get them out of that. And what I want to say is that for the most part, they idolize you guys. The youth idolize what you. They don't do what you say. They do what you do. And in the '90s, that was the culture. So a lot of these kids are the
True.
grandchildren and the children of that struggle of what we were doing then. You understand what I'm saying? So we can't just leave them and call them YNs and leave them to figure it out because they need the direction and the guidance. And they want to be heard and they want to be loved and they want to be directed, but a lot of the fathers wasn't there. A lot of the mothers turned the fathers against them. A lot of the fathers were incarcerated or lost their lives. So in the battle, in the midst of that, the children is
A
the
lot of
ones that
politics.
suffer, and they are the people right now that are causing the havoc
Damn, what the
and
fuck?
causing a lot of the destruction. And if they
Biggie,
have the
knocking me out.
resources,
Let around that, man. Yeah.
if they
Out
have
of
the
the building,
resources,
man. What's up, man? You know the bro hit me told W Wall, man. You know what I mean? Everybody introduce themselves, man. I mean, Vito the Marvel, you know what's up, man. Yeah, balls for days, and I got it for y'all if y'all need it.
Hey, what's up, man?
Damn.
It's Young Rock, aka Young Evil to hear you heard. How about it?
Sir, Scotto Blue, keep it true. You already know what it is.
What's up, though, man? You know the vibes, man. It's your boy BU, man. That's right. Yo, what's up, man?
It's the kid, SB Kwame, and S stands for some, the B stands for body. If I ain't nobody, I'm somebody.
You already know it's James J, aka Easy Top 3. See me.
Yes, sir. You already know, man. My name SP 2020, man. Too many left to go right. I beg to differ. I'm here to show the world the big picture, man.
You did.
And that's the rap lot familiar. I mean, get familiar. I mean, you feel me? There's a couple people missing from the platform right now, man. You got Cash Hunter, he missing. Ratty 2 Brazy missing. Jace missing. You know what I mean? Nice, few people missing, man, but we here, man. Like I said, man, just locking in what we got going on over here, man. You know what I mean? Wrong route the gang, you heard?
nah,
Yeah.
it's all good, Mikey. I'm a drop down.
Nah, yo, Eve,
I'll tap
hold
in.
on, Eve. Because they
Nah,
out of here.
it's okay. Yeah.
Man, what y'all want? Y'all want to hear music? Y'all want to see a cool song live in action?
This
Like
is why we don't advance. This is why we
we in the
not getting nowhere
studio.
as a people.
Take advantage of the situation because we gonna get our magic right
Yeah,
here in
mine's
front of you
good.
anytime.
Hey, we got the dope engineer on deck for the low.
Just
Dope
dope it.
studio time,
Yeah,
for the low.
the route house. The route house.
Y'all be playing
The route house.
This is what we doing.
Pit stop in the shop. You in Queens?
What you mean this is what we doing? They got a business. What you mean?
Telling you.
It's a business.
Anywhere else is calling.
What you mean?
Yeah.
I can see they cut you off, but you won't go right back after. Like, come on, let's calm down. This is a studio that you could use, Eve. This is a studio that you can use. I'll pay for that shit for you. Your family can use it. This
Nah,
is
I'm
my
good.
shit.
I'm good. Anything, I'm good on that. That's nothing. I'm not disrespecting them. I'm just. It's all good. It's no. It's nothing. That's success. I applaud it. Black power.
Yeah. We talking about his music, man.
Yeah, man.
You can't play no
No, we
music
can't
for
do
y'all,
that.
man, because I don't want it to be too distorted. You know what I mean? But we can make magic.
Hey, you know what I want to say? You know what I want to say real quick? Welcome home to the boy. I'm Need a Hellcat, man. The Hellcat boy, man.
Sir.
I listened to that boy interview on the fresh out. That boy was like an hour or two out the can. And on everything, he had one of the realest interviews, man. On the first day out tip, you heard? That boy, I just wanted to put that out there, man. Go check out his interview on his first day out type shit. For the niggas that's into the street and the block, and he's one of the originals, you heard?
Hey, yo, listen to this though, man.
You hear me? Welcome home cash though, yo.
Oh man, how about it though? How about it? How about it,
Let's
man?
go.
Cash.
We giving y'all back the platform. We giving y'all back the platform.
Yo, Spec, somebody else was speaking. You had Eve was speaking, so we gonna let her finish her spill, bro. Y'all interrupted it. We gonna let her finish her spill. You heard?
I fall asleep in the car with Cash Hunter. Wake up in high speed car chases and shit. Don't ask me how we got out there.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
Eve.
Eve.
A long time ago, you know what I mean?
I'm talking about perfect picture.
That shit gotta be real, nigga. That song right there.
You gotta mute them, Mikey B.
Yeah, we just muted. Yeah, we muted. Nobody's talking.
We was trying to see if Eve was coming back on and give her the courtesy to finish her spill.
I told her to go. She was acting like she had, she like it was a problem. I told her to go. We can't let little things affect us like this. We see how we give up on each other so easy. This is why we lose. I don't give up. You know what we do, Cross. Everything is not going to always go your way.
This is just a this is the first the start. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna learn from this and then we'll navigate better the next time. You know what I'm saying? We just move forward from there. We ain't even gotta drag it. She ain't on here. You know what I'm saying? I say something, you know what I mean? Basically I was feeling what she was saying, you know what I mean, in regards to the fact that, you know, when you look at the gap between, with the youth and what happened, with the mass incarceration, with the Rockefeller laws, you know what I'm saying, the AIDS epidemic and everything like that, and at that time, we failed to realize New York City was the murder capital. So a lot of the men, and it's not just New York City, it's all across America, that at them times and it was going on in the mass incarceration and all that, they separated us from our families. You know what I'm saying? One way or another, and had our women to raise our children on our own, and then they trying to put food on the table and make ends meet. They could really do so much. So the kids out there basically raising themselves. You know what I mean? It was just that it's something similar to us. It's just that we was
Yeah,
in a different situation. The belly, y'all can't hear me.
Yeah. Yeah, we hear you.
'Cause I'm hearing mad noise, man. Like,
Nah, we hear you, bro.
okay. Yeah, you know what I mean? And those are the one of the things that we got to get back. And we spoke about that a lot of times, Mikey B. That's why one of the things we always said that when we come back out here in society, man, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna make sure that we tell the youth the right things, you know what I'm saying? We don't want them, you know what I'm saying, to walk in the shoe we walk through. A lot of people now have a lot of different options that we didn't even have before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Social media, a lot of different outlets. They get a lot of information, do a lot of things. They didn't have a lot. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have that. So they have a lot of access to a lot of things. You know what I mean? But us as a people, we can't just give up on them because they mimic the things that we taught them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? These are the things that we taught them. Like even thinking about myself growing up. You know what I'm saying? Before I started leaving the house and being in the streets and all that, I wanted to be a fireman, a doctor, things like that. Once you hit the streets, all that's out the window. Oh nah, you a sucker to be this. You know what I'm saying? We always talk about even we gonna be talking about real topics, like even when it comes to the police system and everything, right? Oh yo, the police department is racist, is this, that, and the other, whatever, so forth and so on. All right, then won't you change the complexion of it and do it the right way? Instead of having other people coming in and try to police and do things for our community, we do that shit our own. We do that shit our motherfucking self. And us being the bastard child of the Pamper Party, that was one of the biggest things that separated them from everybody else, and would didn't give them that gang stigma either,
Right.
outside of the things they was doing as far as feeding the people and all that. Speaking of feeding the people too, man. Next weekend, either Saturday or Sunday, I'm gonna do a food drive. So what that's gonna look like is I was working with BRC, right, doing a as a homeless outreach specialist. So I used to go in, 34th Street, Penn Station, Grand Central Terminal, you know what I'm saying, Atlantic Terminal, where the Barclays at, Jamaica over there or something and all that. And I used to talk to the homeless, you know what I'm saying, and offer different services to them, drive them to back to their shelter, drive them to a drop off center where they can take a shower, get their clothes washed, eat, not be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Get case management, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. So when I do my food drive, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just cook up, you know what I'm saying? Make a lot of plates and things, whatever the case may be. And I'm gonna go like in the subways and where I be seeing them at, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna feed them and everything like that. So if anybody around and they want to get involved, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, just let me know. We'll link up and you know what I'm saying, I tell everybody else all the other stuff involved.
Oh, that's peace.
That's peace. That's peace. What's up, BG? What's up, Smitty?
Man, I'm back. I'm back. Fine.
Y'all can
I
speak.
couldn't
Y'all can
hear
go, man.
shit for a minute.
Y'all can speak. Y'all can go, man. What you getting into? What you doing out here, BG? What's going on with you, my man?
I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm just driving. I drive for UPS, delivering packages and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's really my thing. And then I got 2 3-year-old twins. So like that shit in itself is a full-time job for me. That's
Right.
why I'm in the car. I pulled up to the crib. The house was chaos. They in there tearing it down, screaming and shit. So I just came to the whip. But yeah, man, I'm enjoying life. I've been watching y'all for the last few years. Yo, the crazy shit is like 5 years ago, I ain't even know none of this shit existed. Like
Right.
what? I mean, like at all. I thought motherfuckers on YouTube who had shows was like, I ain't know they was regular people, some of them, you know what I'm saying? So when I start seeing the homies and shit, I'm like, oh, such and such home, such and such home. I seen Cross on fucking on Flip Joint, you know what I'm saying? And so I just been watching from the sideline. I've been wanting to chime in on a lot of shit because I be hearing some of our history, you know what I'm saying? And the shit is kind of like rewritten and dudes be having grudges with other dudes, so they don't want to give them their flowers and try to like scribble them out and they contribution and all that. So I've been debating for a minute, throwing my hat in the ring and just telling from my perspective, you know what I'm saying? But life is great, man. For me, I go on a couple vacations every year. I'm usually in the fucking bed by 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm living life, man. Just
That's
taking
grown
it
life.
easy.
That's grown life right there, yeah.
Word.
That's
Word.
that grown man
Blessed.
working life.
Definitely blessed, though.
Definitely
I got
blessed.
5 grandkids that's older than my youngest, too. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh,
like, yeah,
that's
I
blessing.
start. I, boy started all the way over. I got a 28, 29-year-old son. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Now
Wow.
I'm back to 3. Word.
Wow, that's a blessing. That's definitely a blessing, you heard?
Facts, man.
That's definitely a blessing, man. We doing good out here. We still staying free. I'm proud of all the brothers, though. I'm proud of a lot of guys. Let me tell you something. It's a lot of knuckleheads that stayed out here for some years, you heard? A
That's
lot
a
of
fact.
guys that dudes would think was gonna go straight back to jail and crash out. Dudes been out here chilling. You heard? Salute to
Yo,
everybody that came out here, got their jobs, got their life together, and chilling and staying out here, bro. Word. Salute to everybody. Di just came on. Salute to Di. You know what I'm saying? I got to speak
salute.
to him.
Word.
He moving around and stuff. Who else? I seen Sha up here. Who else just came on recently? Who else came on Smitty? Who else came on Melcross recently?
Those
That
those that those that you had just named, because I just found out the other day that Di came home.
right. What else, Smitty? Who else?
I don't know.
You don't know none of the people's coming home? You ain't see nobody on the gram, nobody knew.
I ain't see nobody doing the
My man
gram.
Jamel,
I
he
ain't hear
said,
nobody no.
Man, also shout out to those that we left behind, you know what I'm saying, that we got real love for and everything like that. You know what I mean? I'll be honest with you, I'll be one of those that let it be known that I haven't been in contact with a lot of people. I mean, for obvious reasons though.
yeah, I was in contact for a while. I lost a lot of contact. Um, I've been going through my own little personal stuff in the last year and a half. Um, but I'm coming up out of that right now. I'm really gonna be able to move around like we doing this new podcast that we got, the books and all that stuff. I got room. I got room now to really maneuver. I finally just got off life parole last year. So now, I've been. This makes a year. The 13th, January 13th makes 5 years I've been home.
Salute
I'm
to
gonna start
that.
going. Yeah, I'm gonna start going to see the brothers. I'm gonna start pulling up on a lot of different guys, making sure these guys is good. Financially, I'm all right. I've been working. My companies is doing a little bit better. I got a cargo van. I'm about to get rid of that cargo van too, Mel Cross. That's gone. You heard?
I told you gonna talk about that because it's crazy. Because I just spoke to somebody and hopefully I got a contract, another
Listen,
contract.
bro, that the van work. Um, if you want, I might just give it to you and let you use it. Just pay the note. I'll pay the insurance ain't shit. I'll pay the insurance. Unless you're gonna need $1 million insurance. If you're gonna need Curry insurance, because if I know what you're doing, that's gonna be a little bit more. You got to pay the insurance and the note, and you could keep
Nah,
it. You
I
ain't got to
I
pay the
pay
gas
that.
station. You
We
ain't
could
got
do
to
we
give me
could do
no
that.
money. I'll show you the paperwork. You ain't got to give me no money. I don't want nothing. And we work it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah, yeah, yeah.
Word up.
Sound like
So
a
we
plan.
can
We're
do
going.
that. That's
Yeah,
another business that I went into. I made about in like a few months. I made about 15,000 off that. So that was good for me. You know what I'm saying?
that's a great.
I'm on to different things, but I'm about to come up out that. I'm coming out that this month. I'm coming out that van this month.
All
So
right,
that's gone.
all right. So it is what it is because I remember I told you about what's going on with the situation and all that. It was confirmed today in that meeting today that I had at work and everything. So that shit was confirmed. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it's just all about just investing in ourselves and what I'm saying, reconnecting. You know what I mean? So with that being said, yeah, I'm going to get that truck and everything like that because like I said, I just spoke to somebody earlier, really two people, you know what I'm saying, to for contracts. So that's what it's about to be anyway. So it is what it is. One of them I don't even have to work under my own authority. The other one I do. So the one that I don't even have to work on my own authority is the one I use that one for.
All right. We figure it out. We figure it out. We put it together. Because I'm coming out of it this month. I'm gonna trade it in and get another car or something. I'm not doing it no more. I did it enough. I'm good. I'm on the bigger and better things now. Moving on. What up, Smitty? What's going on? Talk to the peoples, man.
Ain't nothing, man. You already know. I'm just letting everybody else do their thing, man. Get to know the people and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, facts, facts.
That's all. I'm
Hey,
here, man.
Yo, you still lifting weights, BG? You still working out? You training? You should be. I thought you would be personal training, BG.
yo, it's too much with that. I can't because I don't got the patience for the like. I expect when I tell a motherfucker what to do, they just go and have that intensity like how we had. You know what I'm saying? I tried that shit with a few like my sister homegirls and all that, and them bitches do a set. Pardon me. They do a set and then they get to scrolling and want to take pictures and all that. And I get frustrated, B. I can't do it. So I work better on my own. That's what I'm doing. I ain't never gonna fall off. This this thing a lifestyle for me. But yo, getting back to that question you asked earlier about why dudes really don't be supporting dudes and be like hesitant at doing that. It's a lot of reasons for that, but I think the biggest couple reasons is like some dudes feel threatened by other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes is looking at you like the competition instead of looking at the real competition, the motherfuckers who really got it. You know what I'm saying? As the competition, they looking at you. So it's like a crab in the barrel mentality.
If
And
I
then
get this
it's
nigga
just
out of
it's
you, you gonna take my
yo,
spot.
it's in you or it's not. You know what I'm saying? I always on some real shit. Like I always looked at myself like the Tony Yayo of the homies. You know what I'm saying? Why I say that because I was always good with where I was at. I believed in the cause. I believed in the leadership. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hold the line. My
Right,
heart like is in this thing. So
right,
I'm going full throttle and I'm gonna support because when you shine, I'm shining too. You know what I'm saying? I never needed to get the glory. I was good with that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And so like it's a bunch of reasons, but it's basically it's in you or it's not. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's at with me, man.
Right, I understand. That's good, man. But I mean, you doing good, man. You doing great out here, man. You even when I met you in Clinton, you know, me and you and Shaquell, we was on the Clinton together. You heard? You heard me?
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, me him, and Shaquell, a few other
Hey,
homies go too. We
hey
got a few.
yo, Cross, what's up with Uptown?
What's uptown from
Salute.
Harlem?
Salute.
Yeah, the dub.
He was over there with us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he came out here. He came out here tripping. It wasn't nothing to do with Ola and everything like that, but I'm aware of it and everything like that. So he's sitting
He
down.
out
He's
here?
sitting down. Yeah, he
Let me
out.
hit
He
your
out. I
back
don't
end.
know. No, he had got locked up. I don't know. I don't know
Oh,
if he home yet.
okay.
He locked up out of. He was locked up out of state, PA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me ask y'all this: How there's a lot going on, man. I mean, and I don't want to really go into depth or into really like details about the politics or the beefs and all that stuff, but the guys that it's a lot of stuff that happened. How did you navigate the beefs to try to like come out here and change your life and do all of that when you was doing the most? And like Shaquell was saying, a lot of us have undiagnosed mental issues. Sure,
That's a
a lot
fact.
of
Yeah.
dudes got undiagnosed mental issues, bro. Um, how do you navigate that? How do you navigate? How do you navigate like the conflict and you know stuff be going on? And you know, even with us, even with me being non-violent now, because I'm non-violent out here. I don't got no problem with saying that. I don't got a problem with being the man
Yeah,
that I
me
am.
neither.
I don't got, but some people do. They got to come up here in front, even though they might not be on violent time. They still gonna come up here and act like yo, they the biggest gangster. They gonna kill everybody in the world. And I be spazzing. I don't want to revert, and because you know we got triggers, and you know we lived hard lives, and we used to handling conflict in a certain manner. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So even if it's not actually violent, it comes off aggressive, and we be wilding. Myself, I'm not, maybe not we. Let me take that off. Let me take it off. We, myself, and other individuals I have seen on the internet be wilding. How do you deal with that conflict? How do you like? How do you? Some dudes is not banging. Some dudes is halfway in, halfway banging. Yo, listen, I ain't banging, but I'm still blood. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's all kind of wild shit I hear on the internet. I'm like, how you do that? I be seeing dudes like, yeah, homie, I was Muslim upstate, but I'm back blood now. Like, what you mean? You just been in the Fed, you was in the Muslim call, came home, and now you doing this. Like, what's going on? But how do you navigate that? Like, give me some background because we all need. I need assistance with that. I ain't going. I don't have a problem with asking for help. You know what I'm
I'm not really the one
saying?
for
Because
that
you be wild.
advice like that because but I'm gonna take the smile on my face because I don't want to give the wrong impression. I don't want to make people seem that it's cool. But when I first came out here, I had a focus, you know what I'm saying? I was doing certain things, whatever, and you just gotta just basically, man, just protect your crown. You know what I'm saying, stay focused on what it is you have. One of the things that I started doing wrong is that I started being in the hood too much again and like being a little accessible and everything like that. And that's what caused, people to do dumb shit around me. And then next thing you know, a whole bunch of other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Look, see what I said, Mikey. This was from my last, you know what I'm saying, joint, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically like I try to like though, because everybody, some people think they know everything, right? I'm gonna give you a scenario what I'm talking about. I was trying to offer I had just finished, I was working with SOS at the time, right? I had just finished talking to all the little Macs over there, all through the Jackson Projects and Morehouse in that little area right there, breaking it down. And, they feeling me and everything. I'm a case manager. I'm doing shit for them, whatever, so forth and so on. So I seen one of the little homies that was locked up with us, and I'm saying he's a little younger and everything. He out there, you know what I'm saying? Um, my impression was, he needed a little assistance, whatever. So, I went over there, see what's up, here around motherfuckers that's drunk, doing what they doing, whatever. They got three big ass dogs. They drinking, they doing what they doing. I'm coming over here, they don't know who I am. I'm coming over there talking this, what they looked at as Malcolm X shit, and things just went left just off of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like, and it's like, and honestly, that's how I actually lost my SOS job. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how I lost my SOS job. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to report the shit because they if I didn't, they would have fired me and ended up doing it anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's just a good thing, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't hesitate. You know what I'm saying? I did what I did because if I didn't, I could have been in a mad bad space. Them niggas, they had dogs and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, I look at it as, you know what I'm saying, just like I said, just push forward, man. But and that's going back to what Mikey, what you were saying about brotherhood, man. Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, still sharp and still, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need each other to pull each other up or know when we doing wrong, or you know what I'm saying, or just to be uplifting, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes because sometimes when I be talking to certain people, you know what I'm saying, and it could be like some real, like a vulnerable moment, or you could just be breaking down some real shit that I went through and all that. Cause remember I told you, Mike, I had lost my truck, my grandmother, all at the same day. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever have you. And people, just like what Tevin saying, like, yo, we ain't Superman, we ain't this, we ain't that. People telling me, you Mel Crow, you supposed to be going through this. You supposed to be like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? That a motherfucker be going through things and all that. Like we supposed to be desensitized. Men ain't supposed to cry. Men ain't supposed to be doing this and end up going on, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So it's hard, man. It's not just one way because I could feel one day and I could be on the top of my shit and I could, somebody could just do something that's not really offensive, and I could just not even look at it, and then it could be a day that somebody could do the same thing, and because something going on, I could just be on one, or somebody could just do some crazy shit and just be going on. So what I be doing, man, I just stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Get to where I gotta get to, do what I do, people what I do, and that's it, you know what I mean? Because at the same thing, like you said, it's a lot of traumas, you know what I'm saying? People be doing, you know what I'm saying? And you don't have no sense of like space and nothing like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you kind of break it up right now, Marcos.
Yo, for me, I had to get the fuck out of the state. Like, yo, for real, I joke and I be laughing, saying like I exiled myself. And yo, I'm really just popping back up on the scene because like it took me all these years to kind of get right and reprogram myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It wasn't until I came down here that I ever had a job in my life. Never had a credit card or a credit score. Always lived with other chicks and all that. You know what I'm saying? Never, I was probably paying all the bills or most of the bills, but it wasn't my shit. So, like, it
Right.
wasn't until I came down here that I had all those firsts that I should have had as a late teen, young 20 something. But because I was betting, I didn't get a chance to do that until I was in my mid 30s. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I had to leave just because of the expectation. Had I stayed up there, I couldn't live this life. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because of the expectation that the people who know me had of me prior to me going to prison. You know what I'm saying? Nobody calls me BG down here. Everybody, hey, Michael, Big Mike. You know what I'm saying? And for the first time in my life, I'm good with a motherfucker calling me by my government. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
Right.
I remember the first year I was down here, I'm tripping off how everybody, like, no matter where you go, everybody speaks, say hi. These are the nicest people I ever met in my life. Go into any business, everybody stop what they doing. Good morning. How you doing? Walk past people, same thing.
Right.
So it kind of rubbed off on me. And so when I come back up there, I'm happy and I'm just walking through it. I'm like, hey, good morning. Hey, how you doing? And after like the third person, it was this Jewish lady. She stopped. I was like, hey, ma'am, how you doing? And she stopped and kind of screwed her face up. And she was like, yo, you must not be from here. We don't say that. Or something like that, she said. And I was thinking for a quick reply. And then I had to laugh to myself, though, because I'm like, she right, though. But that's the dysfunction, the regular little things like that that became regular and normal to us ain't really regular and normal to the masses. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So yeah, man. For me, I just had to leave. See, down here, I gotta stay on course because I don't got the network that I got in New York. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like down here, ain't no your bills is 2-3 months behind. 30 days, you cut off. You get
Word.
one eviction on your joint, you'll be staying in Motel Sixes with your whole family because they don't do that second and third chance thing down. Like, you really got to be on it, bro. They got prepaid lights, cable, gas that you pay by the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Like,
Where you at again,
so
PG?
in Atlanta.
Okay.
Oh, you in the
So
A?
yeah, so like that keeps me on my grind because I don't had nothing to fall back on if I deviate from the plan me and my wife set forth with each other, you know what I'm saying? Because it's us. I got other family members down here, but like we the unit, we do our thing. She count on me, I count on her. So that's really what keep me focused and the whole bro, I never would have thought I got a 2-car garage crib. I got a whip, she got a whip. I got a couple dollars. I'm union. I'm on salary. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't even really shit. That's regular shit. But to somebody like me, coming from where I came from, like I done surpassed my wildest dreams, bro. And this just me scratching the surface. You know what I'm saying? So I just say all of that to say for me to be able to bust the moves that I made and had a mindset and everything that I got now, I knew I wasn't strong enough to stay in New York and do that. So I had to bounce. You know what I'm saying? And it worked for me though. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I'm doing it.
All right, that's fire, bro. That's fire,
Wow.
bro. I ain't know you down there. I went down there. I did a show. I did a show down in the A with them brothers that you just seen come up in here.
Uh-huh.
You heard me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a show down there in the A with them brothers. Some of them brothers that you seen just pop up in here. I flew
Okay.
down there. I flew a bunch of people down here from New York. I had about 70 people from about 70 people altogether. But I got I got people in the A. I had
Right.
about 20 of us come from New York. And about 30 people come from Virginia. We all went down there and did a nice show with this artist I was working with and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When I was doing the music thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
But
Yeah, Mikey, man, I've been watching you for a minute, B. Just, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my thing together, man, because when I pop, I'm all in. And so, like you were saying, all my affairs is in order right now. Life is good, B. I'm ready to move forward with that thing we was talking about. It's time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
right. Yeah. We definitely on.
It's
We definitely on that. We definitely moving forward with that.
it's
Man.
time. Word.
Yeah, man. But I think, man, this is good energy. This is good.
Great energy.
Good conversation. We're gonna definitely.
Yo, and let me just say this though. Shout out to you and motherfucking Smitty. You know what I'm saying? Because yo, at one time, it was like y'all niggas was back to back, holding shit down, nigga. It was coming from all angles, and y'all niggas was back up. Bing, bing, nigga, back. We here, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to salute that because some niggas would have folded, B. And y'all niggas know that.
You're
It's
right.
it's it's a lot of brothers who would have folded and y'all didn't. And I like what y'all doing. Y'all consistent. You know what I'm saying? And so I just want to salute that.
Yeah, me and the bro Smitty, we got good chemistry on the mic. Like when we do
Yeah.
our thing, it just works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pause.
Uh-huh.
Pause. You just
Pause.
wild out. You just went. Come on,
It's the
bro.
Brotherhood show. It's the
You
Brotherhood
can't
show.
just be saying
It's the
everything. Not on the
Brotherhood show.
Brotherhood show, though.
It's the Brotherhood show. Come
Come
on.
on.
It's the brother. It's the Brotherhood show. But
I'm gonna let you
yeah, man,
slide
we
with
got
that one.
Yeah.
nah. Me and bro we got good chemistry. You know, we be behind the scenes. We really be building, and we take the work that we do very seriously. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
We be on it early in the morning. He might text me 7, 6:30, 8, 9. Yo, what's up, bro? This is what's going on. This is what we doing. We on it. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all be
It's professionalism. You got to really be professional, and you got
for
to
sure.
really be. If you really want to go to the next level, bro, you got to do what people is not doing. If you
Right.
doing what everybody else doing, you only gonna get what everybody else got.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you gotta go harder. You gotta do the next thing, and that's how you really become successful, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know I was working all day today on Hood Love TV on podcasting all day today.
No doubt.
But I'm good with that because this is our business. This is a business.
Right.
We got to be professional, and this is a business, and I take everything that I do seriously, and that's why I really excel. I excel in everything I do, really. I got a personality like that. You know, I'm smart. You know, I study like this YouTube shit. I be looking at videos. I be googling. That's the personality. I study. I research. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to master your craft.
No, I'm definitely gonna master everything that I do. I make my own thumbnails. Everything that you see is what we do. We do this all. I don't get nobody to do nothing. I'm not paying for nothing. I might pay for like programs to do certain things, but I'm not paying like no real money for like apps. Yo, what app do this? What app do that? What app do this? Google's your best friend. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna bring you to YouTube to a 2 or 3 minute video, and they're gonna tell you how to fix your car, put a toilet in. You know what I'm saying? I Google everything. How I do this? I'm not paying. I'm test stack my paper. If I can do it myself, then I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. You heard? But that's the energy I came out here with, and I was living in New York for a second too, but I got up out of here. I'm off New York. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm off New York. You know what I mean? But and where I'm at, I ain't gonna lie. It's like the land of milk and honey. It's smooth, bro. I'll be just chilling, bro.
That's a good look.
I'll be out the way, and I'll be out the way. You gotta remember, I'm 50 years old. I got a wife. We be chilling. We like to do things. You know, we like to do certain things. When I came home, I was running around. I was in all the clubs. I was all over New York. I was up and down. You know, I was Jersey. I was Florida, Miami, taking trips, doing all that stuff too. You know what I mean? Yo, that's you, BG. Hold on, let me mute you because I think you got mad static. Hold on. Hello? Yep. Yeah, that's you, BG. But yeah. So you know, when I was, you know, but I ain't gonna front. That shit, bro, is so much outside of New York. It's so much outside of New York. That's you, Smitty. Oh, that's you, Smitty. That's you, Smitty.
Yeah.
Hold on. Mute up real quick. Let me see.
I can't even mute up. Hold on.
You left? I was gonna mute you, Smitty. Yeah, it was you, Smitty.
Yeah, no, I don't think that was me, bro.
It ain't you, it's Smitty. Yeah, it's not you. But with that being said, it's like I ain't gonna front. If you never been outside of New York, if you never lived in other places, go see other places, bro. It's different. You think the energy is not the same? New York is crazy as hell, bro. You heard? And you know, when you live in New York, especially in New York City, you got to be on a certain time. And that shit is like when you know, especially when you had a life like mine, you're a person like me that's well known, that did a lot of stuff in New York City. You know what I'm saying? It get tricky. You know what I mean? Even though I was moving around, I had a good time. I was all through Queens, all through Brooklyn. all through Manhattan, going to the restaurants and doing all that stuff. I still be out there. You know what I mean? I have different places in the Bronx. I've been to all the boroughs, Staten Island. I've been to all the boroughs and all the places, clubs and doing all that stuff. But right now I'm on my money game, bro. I'm trying to, I got to get these M's right now. You know what I mean? So all that is really off my mind. I'm on grown man business, and that's what I'm on now. I ain't playing, bro. I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be the party guy. I did that. I was partying when I first came home, and I party too. I over party, you heard? I over partied, bro. I did 27, I did 25 years straight. Coming off 2 more, I did 27, came home for like 6 months, 7 months, and did 25. You see what I'm saying? So I was partying like a rock star when I first came home. You know what I mean? But I was working. I was a case manager, like Mel Cross was saying. I was a case manager for an organization called Peace Inc. I did that for like 4 years, and then I slid off that. I switched it up off that. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm about to be working my own businesses, bro. I'm not working for nobody else. Like by the summertime, I won't be working for anybody else anymore. But that shit is over for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's over for me. I got my own business. I got lucrative things, and I'm already doing the book thing. I'm about to put some money into the movies. I'm about to make my first movie finally. You know what I'm saying? Word. That's my thoughts. You heard? Yo, hey, Mr. Executioner, salute to everybody in the building. Sorry, salute to everybody in the building, man. We had a nice panel up here tonight. Brothers been dropping off, but we had a good show. Brothers and sisters, Eve dropped off. We had Eve up here with us as well. But this is a classic. Definitely, Carnage the Billy. This is definitely a classic right here. You heard? See, and that's what people don't understand. A lot of people think how I think. This is a good quote right here. Prop dude shop. You winning doesn't mean somebody else is losing. That's right. One thing I don't think about, bro. I don't think about other people. And if I think about you, I want success for you, just like I want for success for myself. That's how I think. You know what I'm saying? And I never equate success with like what somebody else is doing. Like I'm gonna beat him. I'm beating my own. I got my own. I'm trying to beat my own record.
And that's what I was saying.
And really, I'm reaching goals. Go ahead, bro.
That's what I was saying. How dudes be in competition with each other instead of themselves. Because if you're in competition with yourself, then the goal, you striving to be the best you. It don't matter what nobody else doing.
You fighting against the goal, right? You going against the goal.
Right. So that's how I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do me. I'm trying to be the best me. And like you, I want my fair share of them M's. Word.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. But really, money is easy to make in America, bro. Money, you guys should be focused in, and you gotta be on your business timing. You know what I'm saying? You can't do certain things and think you're gonna get, millions of dollars, and you don't have the correct skills, the proper work ethic. You know what I'm saying?
That's the fact.
You gotta have the proper discipline. Certain things like how you go. You can't get up at 6:30. You can't get up at 5:30. You can't. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might gotta get up. I'll get up at 3. I get up at 3 and I'll be working. I'll be in here on my computer. I got my own, I got my offices and stuff. I'm coming to the office and I'm working, bro. I might be working at 4 on an all day. That's how I get stuff done. You know what I'm saying? People be thinking like I'm one of them dudes, bro. I always got the, you worked out with me. So, we got that energy. I got that energy, bro. And I use it constructively. That's all I do. I'm not into no nonsense. I'm not doing no bullshit. And the little things that I do got, like you said, I got a couple cars. Me and my wife got a couple cars. We just sold a house, getting another house, you heard?
Okay.
Just doing what I gotta do, you heard?
Yeah.
Real talk, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because if you think about it, we behind the 8 ball. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff we got now, we should have had as 20-something-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? But because we got the late start in life, we not playing catch up, but you just now really attaining the things that you should have been had. So we battling this thing from a deficit, which for me it's all right because like I only know how to be the underdog, bro. I never was the favorite. I never was the one expected to, you know what I'm saying? It's always been the underdog for me. So that's my comfort zone. You know what
I
I'm
ain't gonna,
saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even look. I never look at myself like I'm behind the 8 ball. I always look at things like I'm a smart dude. So and I'm a Jah. I believe in God. The Most High. Jah Rastafari Selassie the first, and I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed. So I know as long as he grant me another day here on his earth, then I'm gonna get it done. You see what I'm saying? He
Right.
grant me the energy, like I'm 50 years old, bro. I turned 50 this year. I turned 50 last year, excuse me. And people be thinking I'm 40. People be thinking I'm 38. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's a blessing in itself. You know
That's
what
a
I
fact.
mean? But to get things done, I get things done, bro. I get it done. You know what I mean? Um, and that's what I lean on. I lean on my work ethic. I lean on my discipline. Um, I lean on my support system, my family, my wife. We a team. I don't just go out here and be just doing anything without consulting and get seeking counseling and
Right.
second perspective on whatever
Mm-hmm.
might be going on in my life. I talk to my family. I talk to my OGs. I talk to my siblings. I talk to real friends. They say if you are the biggest fish in your pond, then go to a bigger pond. You heard?
Right.
You should
Right.
you should have somebody that you can talk to that's wiser than you. You heard? You should always
Facts.
have somebody. And a lot of my youth, a lot of my downfall in my life was because I didn't listen as a youth. So I make sure now as a grown man, I'm listening, I'm consulting, and that comes with keeping the right people in your ear and in your corner. I got a lot of that people out of my ear. A lot of them people I don't be around. You see what I'm saying?
That's the
I
key.
don't be around, bro. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying I might not pop in and out, but when I'm on my stuff, I gotta be on my stuff. I gotta be out the way, and I gotta be on my
Yeah.
stuff, and I'm gonna get it done. You heard?
Mm-hmm. That's the best way to be though. I bet your wife and your loved ones ain't worried uh about if they gonna get a call in the middle of the night, something wrong with you or something went wrong with you. Nah, they know where you at.
Oh,
You know what I'm
nah, because I'm
saying?
on grown man time. Right, right, right,
Right. So like just having that peace of mind, that's priceless, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of our wives and mothers or sisters or whoever was bidding with you, like they deserve that. I know my mom, she been going through this thing with me. This like the first time in life she don't gotta worry about me. She don't
right,
gotta be on edge when she go to sleep and the phone ring at 2. She know where I'm at. She know I'm out the way. You know
right,
what I'm saying? So like just having that peace of mind, that in itself is priceless.
right. That's a fact, bro. And that's how I see things, bro. That's how I live. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I talk to my family every day. You know, I'll be with wifey. I'll be taking care of my business, bro. I don't be on no playtime.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, like you said, we had a deficit as far as time is concerned. That's our
That's all I
deficit.
meant.
Yeah, that's our real deficit. We lost
Right.
all that time. So
Right.
I can't really play with time. And don't get me wrong, in this world, bro, things are not hard. It's just you gotta get in tune with whatever you want. If once you get in tune and you get on the right wavelength to whatever you want to be a good father, to be a great business owner, to be a millionaire, to be a mechanic or whatever, you gotta get in tune. You gotta get in tune. You gotta have discipline. You gotta be. You gotta submit to training. A lot of people ain't trainable.
Right.
Every time I've been working. I've been good, even with my record. My record is horrible. You see what I'm saying? I worked every day. They hired me, bro, because my resume is packed now from when I was working. I was at Syracuse University. You see what I be posting up there, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I
No,
was with
yeah, I done
yo,
seen you go OT to seminars and give speeches and all. Yo, bro, I've been watching you.
yo, bro.
Yeah, I
Listen,
seen it. Yeah, I
yo,
seen it. I
but yo,
commend
that's
that.
how
I
good
love that.
that's how good and how blessed we is though. On some real talk, bro. Think about that. Where we came from, prison and the shit that we was doing, bro, to come out here in the community to really be working and helping and being. And let me tell you something. A lot of this is like we never even thought we would be accepted by
That's true.
certain individuals. I'm in with the congressmen. They love us, bro. These people love us out here, homie. You out here, you
Sure.
come out here, you change your life. They don't care what your story is, bro. That's your past. That's what you did when you was a kid. That's what you did
Right.
before. They love us, bro. Them people love us, bro. I done senators. I'm with the congressmen. I'm up there. We all rallying together for certain bills that we was pushing to get people out of prison, bro. You know what that shit is like, bro? At one time, those people probably did everything, made all the laws so I can stay in prison, bro.
Right.
And now we rallying together to get other people out of prison. You see what I'm saying?
See,
That's just,
that's the real flex right there.
yeah, bro. Them images, that imagery is
Yeah.
the real motivational factor that I hope people can really get to see that we have a position out here. We have a role to play out here, bro. They want us out here to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? They want us
Yeah.
out here. They want us out here to be the men that we supposed to be. You heard?
Right.
They want us to be the men that we are supposed to be for our families and for our communities and for our peoples, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Real talk, bro. And look, we accept it, bro. You see me in the picture, I'm hugging up with senators. What's up?
Facts.
I got the Nike tech on. Senator May, yo, what's up? Yo, they see me. So I did this event. I was at this event in Syracuse for I was getting into the police. They was, I went through prison torture, you heard? When you think, we in the streets terms and gang life and prison terms, you be like, yeah, I was getting it on with the police. They was beating us up and all that. But that shit is prison torture, bro. That is torture. I sat on a panel about prison torture, and it was a senator in there, and she recognized me from a rally that we had in Albany in Syracuse, New York. She was like, hey, I remember you. What she said? Michael. Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
I took a picture with her.
I like that.
I took a picture with her, and she is a senator, but these people want us to come out here and do this work, bro. They want us to come out here and do real work. I'm not talking about getting people out of prison, not putting people back in jail. Not putting people back in jail. That's somebody else's job. It was my job as a case manager, as a reentry case manager. It was my job for me to help people get out of jail and stay out of jail. If you go back to jail and you're my client, I'm in contact with you. I'm helping you, and hopefully, I'm trying to help you get out of jail and come back to the streets and not go back the next time. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, bro, we got a hell of a role, man. We got to play our roles out here, man. That's very important. We got to be men. A lot of this shit that we see on the internet is kiddie shit. And don't get me wrong, I'm with the entertainment. I'm entertaining. I'm funny. I'm a comedian. I call myself a comedian all the time. You know what I mean? I don't got a problem with being who I really am. A lot of people come up here and put on facades on the internet, but I've been through the worst. I've been through it all. People know me. If you accept me, you do. If you don't, you don't. I don't care about any of that. I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm very I'm grounded in that position. I'm humble. I'm humble. You know what I mean? But a lot of this stuff, bro, like especially like this content, like me telling my life story, I knew I was going. Yo, BG, I waited till I built this platform to start telling my story, bro. I knew I was going to do this. Me and Moshe and us, I discussed this with them like 4 years ago when we first came to the internet. I said, yeah, I ain't telling my story. We're gonna build a platform. I ain't bringing all my peoples up here yet.
Yo, I think you said that before on We Locked In. I think I heard you say that you gonna tell your story, but that wasn't the time.
5 years, bro. 5 years it took for me to stay out here and tell my story, bro. But that's chess.
Right.
That's how we got to think too, because everything is not going to come. Like when you have goals, And when you have goals, or if you have a whole overall objective, or overall objectives might take you 5 years to get. You have goals and tasks, smaller goals and tasks that'll make you reach that overall objective. All right, I got to do this right here. I got to learn this. I got to learn that. Then I got to open this business and do. I get the money to do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Those are the smaller tasks. Those are the goals. But what I learned is write all them goals down and start knocking them down one by one. Don't try to do them all at once because you're not going to be able to do them. Knock them down one by one, and then you be on the next level. Like, yo, bro, how I got better credit than my wife, bro?
Yo, that's
I
the
got
same shit.
I got
Same,
better credit than my wife, bro.
same shit with me.
Your wife be like, yo, man, they be giving you all this everything. I be getting
Yeah.
loans, bro. I got mad credit cards. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, word up.
Because I be consistent, bro. And I learn. I make sure, like I study that, the Experian, the boost, and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be reading. I'll study. I'll Google it. I'll ask Siri. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the AI chat. I use that stuff, bro. I use all that stuff, and I'm always like right now. My mail is flooded. This is how you know you good. My mail is flooded with credit cards, and everything say you are pre-approved.
Yeah.
You right now, I can get a call right now, bro. I'm pre-approved for a call right now. I got 2 calls already. Real talk, bro. But that's doing the work. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
And then see that's another thing. Like I had to learn too is like if your credit is good, fuck having the cash on deck, whether you got it or not. Your credit good, you good. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of brothers and sisters too who they got 20, 30, 50, 60 grand up under the mattress at the crib. They
Facts.
can't get half of the shit that I could get. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? And I don't got no stash like they got. You know what I'm saying? But I go and get whatever I want, finance it, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And no problem. So yeah, long as you got that credit popping, that's really all that matters.
Yo, my credit is popping. Yo, Tavon Miller, he said take out a credit. He said take out a loan. He could take out your loan, but don't use it. Just hold it and pay it back. I just told somebody to do that and build your credit. It does. I just told somebody. I said even when you don't need money, you need to take a loan, a small loan. Like we got car loans. You doubling up on me, BG. Like we got cars, so we got like if you lease your car, if you finance your car, that's a loan. But then you got small personal loans. Bro, yo, BG, I got about 4 loans I'm paying off right now. You heard? I got about 4 loans I'm paying off right now. You heard? Anytime I gotta buy something,
Right.
I buy it off Amazon and I use a firm. You know, when you use a firm, you heard me?
They report to them people, right?
It's reported, bro.
Right.
It's reported, bro. That's a loan. A firm is a loan. See, what it's not a hard pull.
Right.
It's not a hard pull, but it's a loan. Like when you go to Amazon and they say, listen, you can cash out with Klarna, or you can cash out with a firm, or you could try to get an Amazon deal. You heard? When I was fixing up my last house, anytime I had to do construction, like I put a deck on the back of my last house.
Okay.
Took out a loan, bought all the wood, bought all that. Anything I'm doing, like if I gotta spend a few thousand, when I bought when I'm talking to you now, this is a loan. I got an M4 iMac. That's a loan.
Right.
2,000. All right, let me get that. All right, and then what I do is this though, BG. What you gotta understand is this. Once I know I'm going to get something from Amazon and it costs a lot, what I do is this. I buy all the other stuff I need. What do I need? Shoes. All right, put that on there. fill the house up. What else we need? We need cleaning supplies. We need that. We
Right.
need. I get everything on that loan, and then I'm paying off the loan. Might be 2,500, might be 3,000, might be 4,000 or 5,000. Once
Mm,
you once you pay, and you know when you first get it, when you first start doing it, it's gonna be small. They might give you 750. They might give you, you know what I'm saying?
right.
You might not get the big 5,000 or whatever you want. But once you pay back that 750, they're gonna give you 1,200 next time, or 2,000, 1,200, 1,500. When you pay that 1,500 back, you're gonna be able to get 3 bands next time. You
And
see what I'm
then
saying?
when you pay that back, you gonna start getting them motherfucking notices like we was talking about. You pre-approved. Just all you gotta do is activate this joint. You know what I'm saying? And you turning them away then. Because all them people want to see is, oh, he paid back. He paid back. But see, that's been my game since I was a shorty. That's why even in the streets, it was nothing for me to, yo, I need a half a joint. Dudes know once you get it, like that's guaranteed. You the money is there. I don't no matter what happened, I could mess my bread up. I could lose the whole joint. But I always been able to pay a dude back what I owe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so even when I didn't have it, I go, yo, I need X, Y, and Z. It's without even a doubt, without second guessing. You good. You know what I'm saying? And so the credit is the same thing for me. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
look,
That's just,
BG,
yo,
just to show you, bro. Look, this is my firm account. That's what I owe, bro. I don't be lying, bro. I'll be keeping it thorough, bro. On
yeah.
on 3 loans. That's 3 loans right there.
Mm-hmm.
2 Amazon loans. Two. That's what I owe. 2 Amazon loans and an Experian. When I go on trips, when I go on trips,
Oh yeah.
I go through a firm, and it's
That's
no interest. You know, some of
uh-huh.
these loans is no interest.
Right.
You got no interest loans, bro. They just want to get you in there to see if you really working, bro. I don't be capping. I owe 3 bands right here.
Yeah.
That's 3 different loans, though. If you could see it, if you could see that,
No, I
that
see it.
that's 3 different loans, you heard?
I see it. Uh-huh.
But that's how it is. Now I know this. I know when I go back to them next time, they're gonna give me like 15 bands. I don't. But don't
Mm-hmm.
get me wrong. I don't use it. You heard?
Right.
Sometimes until I need it, I'm gonna
Right.
sit
Yeah.
on money. I'm gonna sit on anything I'm doing. I'm sitting on it. I'm not gonna just use money because I can.
You just want to know you got it on deck if
Yeah,
you need it.
that's how you got to work. You heard?
Right.
That's how you got
And
to work.
and when you think about it, the bigger picture, that's how the country's set up. All the people we owe. You know what I'm saying? The US I'm talking about.
Right.
What it, you know what I'm saying? They pay the interest. That's why the debt's still at $20 trillion or whatever it's at now. They pay the interest and just keep it moving.
I'm
But
not.
I just huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Now keep on. How you?
Yeah, no, but that's how this thing is set up. Creditors, you know what I'm saying? It's the barter system just on a bigger scale.
Tiny let loose. Salute from the East Coast to the West Coast. You already know. Salute, man. Yo,
Yeah.
but that's how it is, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to like Smitty. I just got Smitty credit the other day. You heard?
Yeah.
If you around me, bro, everybody that be around me, bro, I'm not going. I'll be pouring in to the people around me. Pause,
Right.
bro.
Right.
If you around me and I mess with you every day, bro, and you my bro, and I gotta make sure you up and ready. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure you right. I'm not gonna have nobody around me, and I'm not gonna pull you up. I'm gonna make sure you good. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you right. You see what I'm saying?
And
Just,
that go back,
we on
that
the
go
phone.
back.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead,
No,
bro.
that I was just gonna say that go back to what I was saying. It's in you or it's not. You know, you doing that, and that's just how you operate. That's who you are. It's no
Right,
ulterior motives or no secret reason why you do what you do. That's just how you give it up.
right.
But you one of the individuals who you know, if you in position, you want your whole team strong. So, you know, God forbid something happened with you and now you need a pickup. If everybody relying on you and you holding all the secrets and gatekeeping, if you fall, the whole operation fall.
Right. Right.
So yeah, I definitely love and respect that. And that's how I operate too, though. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm not gonna have information, bro. See, and let me tell you something. It's a lot of sucker dudes out here, bro. And I ain't gonna even go into them, but it's people that know stuff and they won't even pull you up. They won't even, you know what I'm saying? They won't even tell you. I just got homie free money. It's not free money, it's credit, but it is
right,
money. You see what I'm saying?
right, right,
We on the phone 5 minutes. Yo, bro, you got credit? Nah, all right, download this app right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send you a link. Don't even download nothing. I'm gonna send it to your phone right now. Hit that link. Boom. 5 minutes later, yo, I'm approved. Told me you. I told you. Told me. I said I told you, bro, because you know what I was doing with all my clients. I was writing their resumes. I was getting them jobs. I was getting them credit. I was paying for the IDs. I'm like, yo, you got credit. I was getting all my clients credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
right.
this is how you got to do. And being that I was their case manager, I was talking to them regularly. I could tell them how to maintain their money and how to build their money. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
But yeah, bro, once you understand how to deal with that banking system, with the financial system, it's over. Because one thing, my father, I didn't grow up with my father, but he was in my life. He would come there, he would take me, he would come buy me shoes, and I lived with him for a little while.
Right,
Uh, I had lived with him for a little while in my life. So my father was there for me. He was in my life. The main thing my father taught me, bro, and my father, he got Porsches right now. He got Porsches and houses. My father's bread is up. He said, keep your cash, spend your credit. You heard?
right,
Keep your cash, spend your credit. You know what I mean? You got to remember, we might got like $20,000. Matter of fact, I got a few cars, so I got like $100,000 worth of credit. When you got
right.
cars, that's all credit. You heard?
That's a fact.
Right.
But you got to build it. You got to build it. Once and like I was telling, like I was me and Smitty, we was building. I don't care what you got to do, even if you got to pay the minimum. You got to juggle some time. Rob Peter to pay Paul. Pay your credit. Make sure you pay. Pay what you can, even if it's late. Sometimes you got to be late. Sometimes you got to be
That's a
late.
fact.
It's late, so what? You paid though. That shit, bro. I went through hard times. I ain't been rich this whole time I've been out here, bro. I ain't put my stuff on anybody else. I just held it down. Sometimes I had to go two months without paying for this car or doing that, and finagling this and juggling that. I'm being honest. You heard?
No facts.
But I'm in a better place now. But that's what it takes to get where you got to go. You heard? It take a juggle sometimes. You got to sacrifice. Like, all right, I can't get this. I can't get no new shit. I can't get the Gucci's. I can't get none of that. All right, I'm good. But my money's right. I got my crib. I got my stuff. I'm moving. I got my cars. I got my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got my crib. I got the
Right.
things that really matter. That clothes should come after that. I don't care about no jewelry, bro. I could be iced out up here if I wanted to, bro.
Yeah,
I could
that's
be
me
spending
too.
all the money I spend on everything else, bro. I could be iced out and be walking around like a lot of these dudes. These dudes be iced out. They ain't got no cars. They don't got no cribs. They living with somebody else and they got a big ass chain on or whatever. Like you better sell that shit.
No insurance.
Real talk, bro.
Soon as they get murked, they people's putting up a GoFundMe.
Real talk, bro. You heard?
Yeah,
But
they ain't.
use a firm, a Klarna. If you're trying to buy stuff, build your credit with a firm in Klarna. They giving that money away. One might not approve you and one might will.
Right.
But use that. I used it for trips when I'm traveling. Let me get $1,000. Let me get $2,000. Let me get $3,000. I'll pay for my whole trip, flights, hotels, whatever we got going on. And then I spend my little cash when I gotta go. But
Right.
the whole expense of the trip is credit. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's important. It's important to build that. There is no debt without credit, but you can't build credit without having credit.
That's a fact.
You can never build credit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Smitty, what's up, man? We about to get a good one.
Nah, it was a good one. It was a good one, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just letting you introduce the family. We talking, brotherhood. It's a good build, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this open floor for people to come up and talk and chat. You know what I'm saying? So great dialogue, man. You know what I'm saying? To see the brothers out here doing good for themselves on positive vibes. You know what I'm saying? We got to double back on the show. You know what I'm saying? Talk about what Eve said, you know what I'm saying, about these babies being left out here. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? That was some good gossip as well. So,
right,
you know what I'm saying? Next time she pop up on here, we're going to talk about that as well. That's not forgotten. You know what I mean? I don't want everybody in the chat to think that we forgot about that. So we're going to definitely double back on that and give some input on that and see what brothers could do. You know what I'm saying? These brothers, these same brothers that young brothers, as we say, that's the grandbabies of the generation. You know what I'm saying? That's running around right now.
right,
So, it's up for us to change the dialogue, change the narrative, everything, how we walk, how we talk, how we act amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just everything, man. It should be a turnaround, a full turnaround. You know what I mean? Stop blaming each other, stop blaming the oppressor, and just do the right thing. You know what
facts.
I'm saying? Once we doing the right thing, everything is gonna show. It shows
That's it.
everything in the Bible. It show
That's it.
everything in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Where uh you're gonna see these funny faces and these funny acts. That's our guidance, our guideline right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everybody gotta be deep into, spirituality or into religion, but that book is a book of guidance, and it show what's going on today in today's world. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, we just gotta get it together as people, man. I mean,
Right,
start showing more love, more unity, and start reaching out to each other. You know what I'm saying? As you know, seem like it's the last days. People was just going off this earth every day. You know what I'm saying? So, try to make your mark in this earth before you leave, and you know, make sure it's purposeful. You know what I'm saying? And it got some type of purpose behind it. You know, we all strong in all ways, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing to get help from each other. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta all want each other to win. You
right,
know what I'm saying? Because when one get through the door, that's just a piece that could another piece that could talk to us in a different area. Everybody can't get in every door. And it's all right with that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Everybody can't get on every ship, every ride. Sometimes you gotta sit back and take a little vacay.
right,
Rest your head for a minute and
right,
let somebody else take the stage and be Michael Jordan. You
right,
understand what I'm saying? For the day. You know what I'm saying?
right,
We all could be Michael Jordan for the day. But
right.
we gotta support each other. You know what I'm saying? Live for each other, love each other. You understand? And that's when it's gonna come together. You
Facts,
know?
facts. But I ain't gonna lie. I see a shift. I see a shift happening though. I do see a shift of support. I do see a shift of dudes supporting dudes. I see a lot of uniting, a lot of dudes trying to get things done and dudes working together. They see, and I ain't gonna lie, even with the motivation of, what with China and Hassan and all them getting that deal, that motivated a lot of people to do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? That was a motivating factor for the we need motivation. You know what I'm saying? Some people feel like they might be working for no reason, especially on this side of some people ain't monetized. And some of this is their own fault. Don't get it twisted because they can leave the nonsense and get to the content.
I
You know what I
agree.
mean?
I definitely agree with you on that. But like I said, man, we all gotta support each other, man.
BB in the building.
It's definitely not about tearing each other down. You know what I'm saying? And it's we gotta understand that, you know, um, y'all created this monster, whereas, you know, dudes got them nuts where they feel like pause, like nobody could touch them, that nobody like nobody could fuck with me attitude. You
Right,
feel what I'm saying? Y'all created this monster, so y'all looking at it in the eye. Y'all
right,
looking at a reflection of yourself. You
right.
feel what I'm saying? So, we gotta tame that beast, man. We gotta come together and tame that beast. Or we gonna continue to struggle.
Can we
And
come together? Well, how you
that's
see
not
things
just
going?
huh? That's not just in New York. I'm talking about all around the world, all around the United States, rather. You understand what I'm saying? Because we got followers all over.
Right.
Everybody watching us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's watching us. The
Facts.
dirty sector, they watching us. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, we gotta get it together, man.
Facts. Facts. What's up, BG? We got things to say before we get up out of here, man.
When y'all next show?
Yo, bro, listen. It's when you want to pop out, bro. When we work it, we work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me and Smitty, we work. You want to get in a little group chat with us and you want to work? We work, bro.
All
we be
right, yeah.
we be looking at stuff, you know, we be looking for content, you know what I mean? We got our own little things, we be building our own algorithms. This is what we talk
Right.
about behind the scenes. We make algorithms, bro. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Sometimes people tap in, sometimes people don't. But we
Right.
the needle, we move the needle around. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And sometimes, you know, we tapping on trends, trending topics, and you know, we talk about things that's going on. You know, that's our type of content that we know our subscribers that, you know, the people that follow, we know what they want. But for the most part, you know, it's wide open. We be just doing us, bro. We, you know, we always try to will come with good stuff that is going to be entertaining to the people's and educational. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Facts.
We could do a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? We get a little bit of messy, but you know, it's messy
Right.
education. You heard? We get
For
messy
sure.
there, you know what I'm saying? But messy is good. Messy is good to a certain extent because sometimes in the algorithm and in the world that we live in today, if you're not messy, if it's not a little bit of messy, if you're not like toxic is in, you heard?
Right.
Toxic is in, you know what I mean?
Right.
But with this social media, if you really trying to get lit and give out any messages, if you just come in like straight vanilla and you ain't like big money, powerful, you just a regular person just trying to come in, then you're not gonna get lit. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you got some bread behind you and they see you flashy, you know, or you got a movement, then you might can move the needle. But if you don't got none of that stuff, bro, and you're not very, very skilled at speaking to people and communicating and marketing and promotion, because that's what it really is. Me and Smitty be attacking things from that perspective as well. We talk about the marketing promotion and how this is going to hit with the audience. These are things that we already know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Word up. So
Okay.
you know how I go, you heard?
So I'm about to start tapping in, B. I'm about
Chat in, bro. You
to
got my number. You got Smitty number?
no, I don't
All right, so we get just wait till after the show. Don't go nowhere. Just stay in the chat. Just stay in when we end the show. Just stay in the chat, and I'm and we exchange information, and you know, we just like I said, we be popping out. You know what I mean? You can pop out when you want to, pull up when you want, and you know, and you might have an idea for a show. Yo, this is what I want to do. Let's go. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And that's what me and Smitty do. Sometimes it's my idea, sometimes it's his. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, I want to do something on this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Oh, that's fly. Yeah, let's do that. All right. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of technical aspects with this as well, as far
Right.
as uploading information and all that stuff. I think you want to learn. You want to learn all that stuff. I think you want to make your own channel as well. Even if
Right.
you're working together, you still want to have your own little, so you can really understand this. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Because like besides Shaquell, Teflon, Specs, that was in the studio, in his studio in his shop, they got a podcast. You know, Smitty got his podcast. You know,
Right.
Mel Cross got his own podcast.
Mm.
Everybody got it except TD and Shaquell, really. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, now we got one together. But I think you should still have one of your own as well. You know what I'm saying? So you really know how this thing goes. You can go in and you can go in the studio. You can understand it. You see the analytics. You see the best time to do your shows when your actual your audience, your subscribers is like mostly lit. They give you all that information, bro. You heard?
Okay.
And you just got to use it. But like I said, it's good. You know, it's a good thing. You know what I mean? Especially when you come up here with the right information and the right energy. You know what I mean? It could be a great thing. You heard?
Okay.
But
Yo, salute
right.
to the peoples though, man. You already know,
this is a good one, man. We going on 2 hours.
Salute to the chat. Everybody that pulled up tonight. Hey, yo, I gotta get up out of here. My wife gotta go to work. She gotta get up at 4:00. She just came like, yo, I thought tonight was about us.
Yeah, salute, man. You already know, man. Hood Love TV, a lot going on in the Hood TV. Salute.
You already know what it is, man.
I'm a holla at y'all tomorrow though. Just
don't leave yet, BG. Wait till the show close out. Wait, hold on. 1 second.
Okay.
You
Okay.
already know, man. It's Mr. Hood Love, Mikey B. This is Hood Love TV, where you live, love, and learn. You know what I'm saying? This is my co-host Smitty.
Flatbush Smitty, man. It's a lot going on TV. 9 to 5 better than 25 any day in America. You already know.
You know what I'm saying? You already know when we get together what it is, man. A lot going on TV
On
in
in
the
the
hood.
hood
We
TV.
got BG with us tonight. He's definitely
Salute,
gonna be part of it.
salute.
He's definitely gonna be part of it. He's definitely gonna be up here with us. Great energy. This is a great vibe, right? I like this vibe. You know what I mean? It's a good one. You know what I mean? After all the
Word.
static and after all that stuff cleared up, we ended with a great show. We had a great show regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Um,
bad.
so that was a good thing. But salute to y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank the
Salute,
brother
fellas.
Brooklyn Crook for the dub. We appreciate that. And we
Back.
appreciate all y'all for tapping in, hitting that like button, sharing the live, whatever y'all did, and just coming and watching us and being a part of the chat. And salute to Queen Eve. Salute to everybody that was on the panel. Salute to Teth. Salute to Specs and everybody over there at Wrong Route that he had up in the building. Salute to who else we had up here with us?
Yep.
Mel Cross, salute to Mel Cross. There's a bunch of
Yeah.
us up there, seem like.
Not
All
bad.
right. Yeah, salute to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. You know what I mean? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's Team
Brooklyn
for
Crook.
Love.
Salute.
We
Boston
on our
Cuba.
we on our road to 10K. So please subscribe, please share. If you see other
Tell a
people,
friend to tell a friend.
right, you already know, man. But this was a great one, man. Salute to y'all. Don't leave yet. Staying behind the scenes. But salute to y'all, man. We got more coming for y'all tomorrow. Salute.
Salute. Smitty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he on